When you imagine opening this black book, you likely picture exactly what millions of others do: a secret master list, a catalog containing the names of global elites, all tied to one mysterious figure. For years, Jeffrey Epstein maintained a highly visible, incredibly lucrative surface persona. He was a wealthy financier who managed money for billionaires and cultivated a social circle packed with politicians, corporate executives, and royalty. Beneath that highly curated public facade was a private reality. Epstein was the architect of a massive, long-running exploitation and sex trafficking network that targeted young, vulnerable girls. The facade collapsed in July 2019 when the FBI arrested Epstein in New York on federal sex trafficking charges. Just a month later, he was found dead in his Manhattan jail cell. Multiple investigations officially ruled his death a suicide. His sudden death created an immediate information vacuum. Without a public trial, the public was left demanding to know which powerful accomplices were still hiding out of sight. Epstein's death ignited a frantic global hunt across the surface, deep, and dark web to uncover his remaining secrets. To understand where those secrets actually live, look at this iceberg model. The top is the surface web, everything Google can search. The massive underwater section is the deep web. This is simply the unindexed portion of the internet: your private emails, online banking portals, and password-protected databases. For years, millions of pages of sealed court records detailing Epstein's crimes resided right here, sitting in this standard deep web layer, hidden behind legal access walls. Then, the courts began an unsealing process. They transferred these massive volumes of records out of the deep web and directly into the public eye. These files contain civil litigation documents, extensive flight logs from Epstein's private jets, and thousands of pages of testimonies from the survivors of his abuse. The evidence pulled from these deep web discovery files had real consequences. It was crucial in securing the 2021 sex trafficking conviction of Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate who recruited and groomed young girls. Notice the distinction. A critical caveat of the file release is that appearing in these documents does not legally equate to criminal involvement or guilt. Many people named were simply contacts, employees, or passengers on his planes. The deep web files provided concrete legal accountability for facilitators like Maxwell, but they stopped short of delivering the singular, guilty list the public sought. That complex legal reality caused public frustration to boil over. People wanted a simple, definitive answer, rather than thousands of pages of nuanced civil discovery. So the hunt moved to the next frontier. As our view plunges past the deep web to the very bottom of the iceberg, we hit the dark web, a tiny, intentionally hidden sliver of the internet. Accessing this layer requires specialized anonymity tools, most notably the Tor network. Tor is a system that routes your internet traffic through multiple encrypted layers to hide your identity. While this supports whistleblowers, it also makes the dark web a hub for illicit activity. Almost immediately, viral conspiracy theories exploded across social media. The rumors claimed that the definitive client list of Epstein's elite accomplices was being secretly traded on these hidden dark websites. Cybersecurity experts point out a different reality. The dark web is actually flooded with scams, fraud traps, and unverified impersonator files designed specifically to trick users looking for these types of secrets. FBI investigators reviewed the actual evidence seized from Epstein's homes and servers. Their conclusion was definitive. No singular trafficking client list or organized ring evidence was ever found. The promise of a hidden dark web master list is a dangerous illusion. It actively distracts from the verified, legal facts we already possess. When we strip away the digital sensationalism and the hunt for celebrity names, we are left with the actual systemic failure. A known abuser maintained elite global logistics and vast financial connections for decades, right in plain sight. The survivor testimonials within the Epstein Files finally forced the justice system to acknowledge the reality of the abuse and begin dismantling his network. Look at this single illuminated document. It represents the ongoing work happening right now. Journalists and legal experts are slowly and methodically analyzing millions of pages of records to find verified evidence of who actually enabled his crimes. The deep web holds the actual records, but unearthing them is slow, methodical work. As the analysis continues, the public is left with a difficult reality. Some questions about Epstein's elite connections may never be fully answered.